From Los Angeles to a worldwide audience, this is Boaz Power TV, where we take your life to the next level. Now, internationally known speaker and author, here's Boaz.
Hi, welcome to the Power Show. You are part of the Power Nation, and I'm so glad that you're here, because here we help you improve your finances, your health, your relationships, and your career. This is episode number 88 on Boaz Power TV, and this is called 100 Years of Touring France. You know, it is truly one of the classics in the world of sports. It's an epic example of man against his potential, against nature, against time, and against competitors. It pushes the winners to the extreme of endurance and perseverance. In 2003, it was the 100th anniversary of the Tour de France bicycle race. And it was a great exhibition of world-class competition, amazing endurance, and a wonderful example of true sportsmanship that year's race. What has become the greatest bicycle race in the world began in 1903 as a result of a feud between two competing French sports newspapers. You may not have known this, I certainly didn't. The newspapers, Le Vélo was the name of one publication, the other was called l'Auto Vélo. The second newspaper was founded by an advertiser in the first publication who didn't like some of its editorials. It was in January of 1903 that Le Vélo won a trademark lawsuit against its competitor, and l'Auto Vélo had to change its name to l'Auto. L'Auto's editor, in an effort to keep his publication alive, decided to create some publicity and raise circulation by promoting a bicycle race. Rather than holding the event at a track, the publication's sports reporter suggested a race through towns and over country roads through France. A month-long event beginning and ending in Paris was announced. By paying some daily expenses and offering 20,000 franc prize, the newspaper attracted 60 cyclists. That first race in 1903 began on July 19th. By the time that winner, Maurice Garin, rode into Paris, 20,000 enthusiastic paying spectators welcomed him. As far as the l'Auto newspaper was concerned, the race was a huge success. A special edition sold 130,000 copies. Amazingly, this was 4 times their normal circulation. And then 6 months before, l'Auto's editor, Henry Desgrange, was thrilled with the race. Now, in order to create interest in the race throughout the years, Desgrange decided to vary the course each year. Some years it was routed through the Pyrenees Mountains and other years through the Alps. However, the fundamentals have remained the same, a race through the French countryside broken into stages. The winner was the cyclist with the fastest cumulative time. Now, it was in 1919 that Desgrange decided to give the leader in the race a yellow jersey so the spectators along the route could tell who was winning. His newspaper was printed on yellow paper, and that seemed a natural selection. I didn't know that. Interesting. The first race covered a distance of about 1,400 miles throughout France. The distance in recent years covers some 2,100 miles in 20 stages throughout the month of July. The stages now cover flat terrains, moderate and high mountain stages, 2 individual time trials, and 1 team time trial. Entry is by invitation. About 20 teams, each comprised of 9 cyclists, participate, and the prize money equals about $2.1 million. In the 2003 Tour de France, the 100th anniversary, Lance Armstrong took a long and often challenging road to join Spanish cyclist Miguel Indurain as the only riders to win cycling's most brutal and prestigious race 5 times in a row at that point. He is the first American to do so. Armstrong won the 2003 event with a 61-second lead through a grueling 2,125-mile race covering 23 days. Now, in years past, he had won a personal race with surgery and chemotherapy for testicular cancer that spread to his lungs and brain. Armstrong had been given only a 50% chance of beating cancer. In the 2003 event, he overcame crashes, illness, tough competitors, and some bad luck. However, he continues to teach us about determination and perseverance. Armstrong shared the victory podium in Paris with five-time runner-up Jan Ullrich of Germany and third-place finisher Alexander Vinkorov of Kazakhstan. Now, it was the close duel with Ullrich that drew special attention to the 203 Tour de France. It attracted millions of fans who lined country roads throughout France and many television viewers throughout the world. Especially noteworthy is an incident that took place on the mist-shrouded 8.3-mile ascent in the Pyrenees to the ski station at Les Ardennes. As Armstrong was slightly ahead of Ullrich, he came around a mountain corner at very close range to the cheering spectators. A bag held by one of the spectators accidentally caught Armstrong's handlebar and he took a hard fall. As Ullrich rode right past him, Armstrong got back on his bike. There is an unwritten rule in this race. When the yellow jersey falls or has mechanical problems, this is so interesting, those who follow slow down and allow the rider to return to his position. During the next minute or two, Ullrich sportingly slowed down and allowed Armstrong to get back in the race, considering that Armstrong ultimately beat him by 61 seconds. That act by Ullrich was huge. Therein lies an important lesson in life. The choice is to take advantage when others fall or to do the right thing. The 2003 Tour de France exemplified the right thing. So the affirmation for this episode of Boaz Power TV deals with sportsmanship, and it reads, you may want to write it down, I do the right thing, even if it means that I do not win sometimes. Once again, the affirmation, I do the right thing, even if it means that I do not win sometimes. Thank you for joining me. If you like these messages and many people around the world find them highly beneficial, please do me a favor, forward this to 5 people you know. Suggest they go to my website, boazpower.com, and get them to subscribe to these free weekly messages on Boaz Power TV. Maybe we can help them to also do more of the right thing. You are special, you are unique, you are destined for greatness. I see it in you. You are a champion. Have a powerful day.
This has been Boaz Power TV. To comment, see other episodes, or to subscribe to this free broadcast, go to our blog at boazpower.com. That's boazpower.com. We're here to take your life to the next level.